Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Nick from Rise Up Reactions. I'm here joined with Tom Stevens from Reaction Therapy. How you doing, Tom?
Your resident psychotherapist here as a guest on the Rise Up Reactions show.
Want to say it right first?
I'm nervous. I'm a guest.
That's fine. We got the banner up and everything. Go follow me at Rise Up Reactions, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I'm on all those. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Today we're doing a combo reaction to one of my favorite songs in general. It's a really good song. It has a great message to it. And Tom was like, let's do it together.
Let's do it.
We're actually doing this live on Reaction Therapy live stream. But we're going to be posting this on my channel. So you ready for this?
Ready.
All right. The title is called Priorities. It's by Mineo, the great artist. So that's all the intro. Let's just get into it without further ado. Let's get into some Mineo Priorities.
Yes.
Love this song, bro.
Priorities. Like what come first and what come last. Like what's right now and what's gon' last. I'll get back to you one day if you ain't my day one. I don't got time, but for you I'll make some does. You know you're my priority. What's on your mind? Priority. What come first? What come last? Time been moving, man, it's way too fast. You know you're my priority. Yeah, I gotta.
All right. Before it goes into that, what do you think of that beat drop?
Beat drop's
like
crazy. Loved it. Of course, with Andy Mineo, I love that.
Yeah.
And the emphasis of priorities and what comes first, what comes last, to know in your life. I love that. Of what are your priorities?
Yeah. I think the coolest bar of that beginning part is, I'll get back to you one day if you ain't my day one. Like he's like, I'll get back to you, but I gotta focus on my priorities first.
If you're my day one, you're gonna hear from me today.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Here he's going into the verse now.
It's way too fast. You know you're mine. Yeah, I got a little bit of time, I got a lot of dreams. I can't be out of giving everybody everything. I really wanna do it for them cause my heart big. When I see the wedding ring emoji, I don't let it ring, know what I mean? Never really had a problem being bored. Always feeling like my day a little too short. I still be ballin' when I go show up at the court, but now I be getting 2 games instead of like 4. Tell me what's important. I've been thinking about the people that I...
Did he say, I never have got that. Is that Fortnite? Like Fort? 4. Wait, hold on. What does it say?
I'll be getting 2 games instead of like 4.
Okay. I'm not sure exactly what that means. I don't know.
The days are a little short. He's saying, I've got so much going on.
Oh, he showed up at the court. Oh,
there's
okay,
a lot of stuff happening in my life. I still be balling, but when I show up at the court, but it's only like 2 games now instead of 4.
Yeah, I got you.
Like, I used to be wasting a lot of time just playing ball.
Okay. Gotcha.
Really had a problem being bored. Always feeling like my day a little too short. I still be ballin' when I go show up at the court, but now I be getting 2 games instead of like 4. Tell me what's important. I've been thinking about the people that I call my core friend. I had a guy that I call my best friend my whole life. When my mama died, he ain't even slide. I just realized you can measure love by the time. Now I gotta focus on mine. I don't hate him, I just gotta reprioritize him. I don't got no time for nothing if it's one-sided. I don't need no one. Don't even wanna take. They don't wanna make no deposit. I don't need no one. Who always wanna drink, but they don't wanna pay for the bottle. Nah, finally learn how to chill.
They always want to drink, but they don't want to pay for the bottle. Do you ever see that with friends, like moocher people or people who are like happy to spend time with you, but as long as it's at your expense?
Yeah.
You know, where you don't have people that just actively say, I want to hang out with you, or I want to take care of you, or I want to pay for this for you. Sometimes you do. And when you do, it's like really refreshing. Like, hey, I got you.
Yeah. And I think good friendships are ones that, you know, one time you'll get them, one time they'll get you. Like they kind of, you go back and forth. That's a good friendship. I like they want to drink, but they don't want to pay for the bottle.
Yep.
It's fact. There's more facts coming too, just from what I know of this song.
Who always want to drink, but they don't want to pay for the bottle. Nah, finally learn how to chill. Take a break before I break my mental hell. I know I'm no good to nobody else. If I don't know how to be good to myself, priorities.
I heard this. So I heard this when I was on a road trip recently. That part about what does it say?
I'm no good to
anybody
else if I'm not good to myself.
I'm not good at myself. So I heard that. I'm like, man, that is such like a hard like bar, because like I can't be good at other people if I'm not even good at myself. Like, you gotta, it's all priorities. You gotta focus on yourself, make sure you're good before you're good at other people.
Like he said, I need to take a break before I break my mental health. You know, you got to learn how to take a break and take space for yourself. Balance keeps you stable. Eating, sleeping, exercise. Keep balanced in life. Get good rest. Spend time with friends. Don't work all the time, and also don't veg all the time. Like,
Yeah, good.
balance.
All right.
No good to nobody else if I don't know how to be good to myself. Priorities. Like what come first and what come last. Like what's right now and what's gon' last. I'll get back to you one day if it ain't my day one. I don't got time, but I make some. You know your mind. You know what's on your mind.
Yep.
What come first? What come last? Time been moving, but it's way too fast. You know your mind. Hold up. Can't get this time away to no one. Except for you, I need you closer. That's why I'm on my way to you.
All this part here.
So why do I keep on giving the least to people I say that I love the most? Shouldn't get anything less than all of my best. Instead they be getting what's left over. I want 100% from God, but only won't give him a quarter of me. I grabbed my phone when I woke up this morning. Gotta reorder my priorities.
That was big. Nick, go there.
Yeah, so I was talking about this song earlier today with Tom, and I told him that line, but it's so facts. It's like, why do I give the least to the people that I love the most? It's like, feels like sometimes like the people that you actually love the most, you don't pay attention to enough.
And the
I think
ones
that's
we
what I'm
treat bad are the ones closest to us. We're nicer to people that we don't even are close to.
Yep, and then there's more about God, but
About
that
God.
line,
That line about God was the best of the song right there.
yeah, it's like you want everything from God, but you only want to give him a quarter of yourself. Not even that sometimes. Just kind of like the Jelly Roll song that you're just reacting to. It's that same kind of thing. All right, it keeps going.
I tell
There's
people in
more.
my office with therapy that I will give the same percentage you do. If you give 100% in therapy and really, really try, I will give you everything I've got. If you try 50% and you're just barely there, I'm going to try 50%. I'm going to do the same. I'm not going to do all this work for you. I'm going to work hard, just as hard as you do. And it's amazing how therapy progress is dictated by that. I will never work less than a client, but I will also never work more.
Facts.
One quarter of me. I grabbed my phone when I woke up this morning. Gotta reorder my priorities. I need God in my life, yeah. Cause we don't be talking enough. I give a call when I'm stuck. Now when I'm all the way up, I think he calling my bluff. I said I don't got no time for him. We made that time for the things that we love. You tell me what your priority.
Oh, that said it all.
Hey, we make time for the things in life that are important to us, and here's it's like when you talk to, like when I talk to God and be like, oh, or when I talk to people about, I just don't have time. Like I don't have enough time. It's like God's like, all right, you have time. I don't say you don't have time.
Well, everybody has time. You know, when people get really sick, we drop everything to go there. And last week I had a thing with my parents of them not doing so good. And it was early in the morning. And I got up out of bed and went over to their house and spent most of the day with them. And you drop everything, appointments, schedules, if things are really important. So it's the same with God. And I think one of the things I tell people in my office is name the top 3 things in your life, the top 3 priorities in your life. So many times people will say, it'll range somewhere in the realm of family, marriage, God, work, children, their hobbies. I don't know, like there's just a random bit. And I'll say, okay, take the top 3. And most of the time they're going to say the real biggies, like my family, my marriage, whatever. And I'm like, okay, tell me how much time and focus you spend in each of those areas. And then when they're like, well, all the time, my marriage, I focus on all the time. And then I say, well, let me bring your wife in.
Do you really?
And let me ask her, how much time do you spend on that? Because the truth is, what we say our priorities are is different than the percentage of time we spend on it.
That's why the whole thing of like, I want to see, like, you have to be who you actually are is when nobody's watching you.
Yeah.
Like, and so like when nobody's watching you, are you still prioritizing people? Are you checking in? Are you calling people? Are you making sure that your loved ones are good? Are you spending time with God if you practice faith? Just all of that stuff. Like it's who you are when nobody's around. So
watch your feet, not your mouth.
Yep.
What come first and what come last? Like what's right now and what's gonna last? Get back to you one day if you ain't my day one. I don't got time, but for you I'll make some love. You know you're my priority. What's on your mind?
Good song.
What come first? What come last? Time been moving, man, it's way too fast. You know you're mine.
This last part is his mom talks back to him on his whole album. It's like
That's cool.
You'll know it when you hear it. Good beat too.
And I like his determination, and I like the fact that besides everything that he tries to do, he always submits himself and asks God to direct and to guide. And so I like that humble part too.
What do you think about that end? The mom talking back to him. He did that throughout the entire album. On each song of this album, Neverland 2, he had his mom.
Yeah.
I think his mom passed away, but like before she
Love
did,
that.
she
I remember
said all
Juice
this
WRLD
stuff.
talking on his songs. I love that. Showed the
Very-
family part of
very
them and their mom. Wish it could be their dad sometimes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Anyway, I thought that was a great song to share. It's a great message. It reminds me a lot of, what's really important in your life and how are you prioritizing it. And it's important to prioritize things.
It's such a critical role in having a happy life. Yeah, I can't even tell you enough. It's like when I tell students that go to college about planners and organizers. I know you think you keep everything up here in your head.
It's impossible.
It will absolutely help your college career. When I tell people when it comes to faith, the more time you spend in it, the more output you're going to get from it. And when it comes to priorities, relationship, I don't care, job, hobbies, whatever you do, me playing a guitar, the more you do it and focus on it, the better you're going to be at it. So please remember that. Write down what your priority are, top 3, and ask yourself if you're pouring into those.
Yeah. All right,
Great
guys.
job, Nick.
We appreciate y'all for watching this video. Thank everybody on stream, off stream, everything. If you want me to do another collab with Reaction Therapy, hey, on this title of this video, I can say with @Reaction Therapy.
Yeah.
It's fun. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this. I really appreciate y'all. Let me know if there's any. Let me know if there's any other any Mineo songs or just other songs in general you want me to do, or sports or anything else you want me to react to. Thank you, Reaction Therapy, for joining me today.
You got it.
Yeah, subscribe, everything. I usually have at the bottom of the screen at the end, I usually have a thing that says like, comment, share. It's not here right now, but it usually is. Please like the video, and appreciate you. Thank you. And we'll see you on the next Rise Up Reactions.